Hey everybody, it's Trisha with Chocolate Musings. It's been a long time since I've posted a video, and today I'd like to try a little bit something new. It's bullet journal related or journaling related. I got my subscription from Archer and Olive and wanted to share an unboxing with you and find out what is actually inside. The last time I got the package, they shipped it in this box directly, and so the box got completely torn apart. I know some people lost some items in it, and so this time they actually shipped it in an exterior box. So I have a great unboxing box to dive into. Let's get started. She gave some hints that it would be desert themed, and so I am excited to see the colors. And oh, she did say that there was a misprint. That's funny. She says desert or dessert, I'll never tell, and I thought she's cute about that. So this looks like an A5 cover, and you slide in, it looks like you'll slide in one side of a notebook. Let's see if I can find one. There's a Scribbles That Matter that I have. Slide in one part of the notebook here, and then you've got a cover for it, which is really great. That'll be fun to look at. I like that there's not other bulky. There's a pen loop right here, but other than that, there's nothing else to bulk it up. It's very soft faux leather and has a snap here and it's embroidered in very deserty colors. I agree with that. Let's see. Let's do the big ones first. As I keep hitting things here. All right, so we have a craft sketchbook. Well, that's exciting. I've never used a craft book, so this will be the perfect one to start with. It looks like it's got mountains on it. Should we open it up? Take a look. I've always wanted to try craft book, but it's one of those things that I'm like, oh, that would be nice to try, but I've never purchased it. Ooh, and it is purple. Ooh, I really like this color. It's a great deep purple. It is craft colored. I'm just gonna slide this off here. Maybe, if I can. I really didn't want to undo this, but I guess I will. Just trying to be sneaky and I couldn't. All right, so this is a faux leather journal. This is not the typical, let me find one. This is not the typical fabric cover. This is actually a faux leather. I prefer faux leather to fabric. I don't complain about the fabric, but I really love the faux leather. So I'm excited about this, and the mountains and the moon. I'm a really big fan of this. I think it's not gilded. So if I want to gild it, I could. And then it is blank. It has got no dots on it, which is actually pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Pull those out. So it is not a grid notebook. It's not a dotted notebook. And the pages are pretty smooth. In craft notebooks, other pages in craft have just kind of a texture to them, and so I've never wanted to use my Tombow dual brush pens in them or on them, or anything like that. But this one I feel like I could, which I think this will be exciting. This will be fun. That'll be a fun notebook. I love to try these out. Let's do this one next. This is a notebook, and actually this is perfect for a notebook, or not a notebook. This is not a notebook. This is a stencil for the notebook, but it is flexible, as you can see, but it is really thick. How thick that is. Let me find a ruler, see if I can show you how thick it is. I'll start with the 1 centimeter. It is 0.4 centimeters thick, so it's 4 millimeters thick, which that's pretty thick for a stencil. And I'm going to use this paper that came wrapping it. The hard part that I've always found with stencils is you can't fit your pens down in between. So this is a Papermate Inkjoy. So you can fit your pens down in it. It's got thick enough. It looks like these do, if you push against them, they do move. So you want to be careful about that. Oops. So this will take some getting used to, I'm sure. I'll have to figure out what the measurements are and just see how it works. These ones, the curved ones don't tend to move, but these ones that aren't connected, they look like they move. The little ones down here, they don't move as much, it seems. It's just these bigger, longer ones do. So we will have to try that out and test it out and see what we can do with it. That looks fun. It's really thick. I don't think I would carry this with my notebook because it is so thick. But there's little drawings that I just did with my pen. All right, so then we have an enamel pin. Oh, those are nice. I know a lot of people collect those, collect pins. That was a really fun pin. I like it. These are binder clips, set of 3 it looks like, in desert colors. I like the dusty blues. I'm not a fan of snakes, but let's see if I can get it to focus on the snakes. I can show you the design of them. But, that's fine. I like your little doodles here. See if I can get it to focus. This is very on point with her styling. And here's another dusty dark blue. I feel like this is like indigo blue, and then this is, brown sienna. So those are fun. I like them. I don't know why I just put these back in the box, but apparently I did. All right. Ooh, we have some decorative tape. We have washi tape. Washi tape is probably a brand name, so you can't call it that. So it's decorative tape. And it's in the same designs. Let's see. Let's focus in on that. Trying to get it to focus. This doesn't seem like it's overly sticky, so I would love to use this for art journaling. And then very straight lines, those look great. This will be fun. I like to use this either to mark pages, edges of pages, or to create a quick design just with separator elements. That's what I like to use my washi tape for. And then I do like the gold leaf on this. There we go. It's good focus. So they're really nice looking. Pull that back up. And then this one has some more desert doodles. I expected it to come off to the left, but it comes off to the right. It's no big deal. That's just what I was reaching for, because I can tell that this, it wouldn't go this way in my journal, because obviously this is the bottom. So I just would need to be conscious of that when I break out the tape. And again, like I said, that's really no big deal, but let's put these back. I like the color combinations. I always think they do really well with color coordinating. Okay. And I can never say this, acrylograph. I think that's how you say it. Acrylograph. These are 0.7, so these are the little ones. And it is, I don't know which ones these are, so I'll have to find out. Looks like a yellow, a dusty rose, an orange, a purple, and that indigo color again. These will be fun to try out. We'll have to try those out later. I haven't quite gotten the technique down for using these regularly. You know when you've been practicing something and you feel like you're on the edge of discovery? That's kind of how I am. I just haven't quite gotten to the point where I'm like, you have to try this tool. But I think they're really fun, so I'm excited to try them. Oh, and then these are sticky notes. And they've got rounded edges. It looks like you can fully write on them. There's some sticky notes that have like a gloss texture and you can't write on them. So let's see if I can get you the designs. Here we go. It's got a star or a sun, kind of a fern leaf. This one's a sun. This one looks like a succulent, a plant with baubles at the bottom, a simple flower, cactus, and a moon. Just again in the desert colors that are really nice. So I'm not sure how many come. It doesn't say how many in each. Looks like 10 to 15 of each. No, not 10. Maybe 15 to 20 of each. So those would be fun. A fun way to include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different kinds. Those look fun. Okay, so now I know we've seen this one at the bottom, and I left it for last, and I didn't make a huge mess with this beautiful fluff in the box. Okay. So I didn't look at any of the spoilers. I don't know what this is going to be. Oh, there's a rainbow notepad is what it says on it. Couple other notepads, and I really like to use them. I use them for extra pages. Oh, these are fun colors. Oh, I really like these colors. It's like a forest green and an indigo and a craft, and they are dotted. I can get it to focus here. They are dotted. The indigo is silver dotted. The green, I can get it here, has a black dot on it. So each one kind of fades away as far as the dots go, but you can certainly see them. I really do like my notebooks that the notepads that I have. I really like to include extra pages. Sometimes if I just need to stick in an extra page. This one, is this A5? Let me find out. It actually looks bigger. It is bigger than an A5. This is a square. Oh, it's a square notebook. Hold on. So if you wanted it to be an A5, you'd have to cut it down a little bit more. So it is 20.2 centimeters. What is that? 8. Oh, this is an 8 by. No, it's not square. This is 8. No, it's not. Okay, it's a 6 by 8. Which I was expecting it to be an A5. So let's, for instance, you saw that I bent it forward. It makes it easier to tear out. So if I were to put it into an A5 notebook, it's just slightly shorter on the top and bottom. Let's see. But then it extends out by what is that? 3/4 of an inch? An inch? Hold on. Extends out by about 1.5 centimeters, or just over an inch, or half an inch rather. So if you wanted to include this in your A5, you would have to cut just parts of it off. I don't have any notebooks that are exactly this size, so each one would require trimming, which I don't mind because I trimmed this part off anyway. So why not just bring it in just a little bit to trim that part out? And then what I do, if I were to include one of these pages in my notebook, I would trim it out. And then usually I use decorative tape or washi tape, whatever. And then I'd adhere it like this. And I know it creates, there's a design element, there's separation, or you can also do just a regular piece of tape to hold it in. And I do it on both sides if I'm including a page. But these look like a lot of fun. I'm excited to use the sketchbook. I've kind of actually been recently thinking I need a sketchbook, and this will be perfect, especially one that will be able to stand up to some doodling and some paints. That'll be good. So let's give you an idea of what all came in the box here. Good luck on getting that back together. Hopefully you can see that. Scoop these out. Cannot forget this cover. Actually, there we go. set the notepad up like this so you can definitely see there's multiple colors. There's the green maybe, or green indigo, that's what I'm calling it, and craft. And then these lovely binder clips. Tell me what you think, and if you got a Archer and Olive subscription box, what you think of all the goodies that came, which one is your favorite, which one you're not sure how to use. I'll try and come up with some ideas to see what we can do with each of these. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe and leave a comment below. I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts on this unboxing. Bye everybody.